Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. We're discussing today President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's initiative concerning the healthcare and the initiative of 100 million health cases, and also supporting his initiative, supporting the early discovery of or depicting the breast cancer for the Egyptian women. And to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to host today Dr. Hoda Rizqanna, the professor and the head of the Department of Intensive Care and the former member of Parliament. Welcome, Dr. Rizqanna.
Thank you. Most welcome. Everybody have a good morning today.
Good morning to you. Dr. Rizqanna, could you give us an idea about the importance of the initiatives that concerning the health care that is initiated by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi?
Well, it was a prominent step from the president, of course, because this was not done before among even in the Arab area and the Africa even.
Yes.
And it was prominent that there is a special attention for the Egyptian woman health. And I think this initiative was conclusive because it includes detection of cancer, chronic diseases, obesity, fighting chronic hypertension or diabetic
Yes.
illness, to reveal any viruses or contamination, and to check on the blood status and even the anemic status. But the most touching issue, it was the one for the detection of the cancer and the health care of,
Yes.
except in the middle age of the woman, 40
Yes.
and above.
Yes.
So I mean, it was very, very scientific approach, and it conclude more than 9 million women till now, and it also reveal a lot of attention to even though the Egyptian woman who was not taking care of that,
Yes.
she was having a lead to go through. So there are a lot of more than 12 centers among the Egyptian land, and there are opportunity for everybody if she got any signs or symptoms of cancer or error in the blood, she can follow up and she got the treatment.
Yes.
And I was myself attending one of these areas, and I followed the treatment plan.
Yes.
And it was very good. So this is one of the remarks of our President Sisi, because he shed a lot of lights on this sensitive issue.
Yes.
If you gonna take care of the family of Egypt, you have to take care of the Egyptian woman, which is the head of the family.
Yes.
And what it makes me very, very appreciating this. It was appreciated all over the world because they never heard of it, especially these days.
Yes.
And the early management also of the epidemics, it was very good, and it helps a lot because you can nominate areas and you can see how many females in this governorate and how many females in others. And this also helps you to put the data and to follow that every year, which makes everybody alert and conscious. Even the area of the medical care and the health insurance plans, it will take lead from this data. And one of the best issues that we are having a correction of the percentages of diseases.
Yes.
Before that, it was like something like a jelly substance. You cannot catch an illness and say, okay, we have 7%, 9%, 5%. No. and this was conclusive because the data is registered and well kept, and there is a follow-up for each year for these females.
Yes.
And plus, they increasing the number right now because each governorate has its time to pursue that and to activate the service.
Concerning the increase of the number of depicting or seeing paving way for women to discover the early discoverage of this breast cancer. I met before Dr. Maya Morsi, the president of the National Council for Women, and when I met her, she told me we are going to reach till 6,000 cases, and till now we reached 4,000. And now, concerning what you've just mentioned, Dr. Rizqanna, that it exceeded.
Yes,
actually, it exceeded till now 9,000.
So, yes, I mean there is the target is now higher than we expect.
Yes.
And,
more than the expectations,
or maybe higher than when they put the plan. Everybody rushed to it and was keen to catch results.
So what forced or drove the women to go and to you know
check on that?
Check on that.
Of course.
Is it the role of the media or the spreading of the awareness through the National Council for Women, or
well, as a matter of fact, it's combined factors, of course. If you are increasing the alertness and increasing the media alarms and increasing the doses of you know, programs which include that, everybody watch and take some sort of initiatives inside herself, and she start to ask, what about me? And how to go and how to, and when you put the number to dial and to register and to go, it was very catchy and very good step. And I think this is how to conclude all the women in one track. So everybody was approaching this safely and feel so confident he will get the result and he will be. And they were astonished that they are followed up by telephone. Because you have to cut your results so and so, and it was a very, very successful step. And I hope it will be repeated because among Egypt there are a lot of people who are behind the scene. We have to approach them and this will be the role of the NGO.
Yes, Dr. Rizqanna, this brings us to the big role played by the National Council for Women, and also the role of media in spreading awareness.
Yes, I think they did a lot, and I hope they continue on that and increase the alert, you know, level, because everybody should consider this his own responsibility.
Yes.
I mean, each woman will take care of that, because the one in the parliament or she in the parliament, she is representing her, and she can, through her, extend her wish or complaint or the area which she is suffering from.
Yes.
So this is a very good concept, and also very positive step for the political, you know, not alertness, no. The level of the education and the media role plays a very good results in the concept of political and achieving her role for the benefit of the society.
Yes.
Because I would be not again misled by any phony programs or any phony status on the media or that stuff.
Yes.
So this is the issue that we are talking about, how to delete the effect of these bad, you know, spreading rumors or ideas through the conscious and the level of education and orientation by media and by the council, women council, and the role of the women there.
Yes.
And I would say that we may increase and we may also see more and more from these councils, and to approach the level we are deserving, because always women in Egypt plays a positive role in her life, in her family life and her society life. And it was for a while undermined or I mean, it's hidden. But now I can see that this is the area we can feel prominent and feel also that we are taking positive steps towards our society. And I have to thank our president, because he was the one opened the door for this, and he was taking responsibility.
Yes, that was what my question was now. How do you evaluate the achievements by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in the field of the women's health and the initiative launched by him?
Well, I think this is a marvelous step. Of course, I told you, never been before that any president came with a program for the women by herself. And this is another remarkable step from President Sisi. And also he was having a lot of programs which support the women in her life.
In general, of course,
I mean,
the women empowerment.
Yes,
and he allocated, His Excellency, he allocated a year for women.
Yes, and this is very, of course, it was by UN and it was by our president here. And this was a remarkable step for putting the woman on the right place.
Yes.
And make her do her role in a proper and successful management steps.
Yes.
Because if she starts #1, she will continue for #2. If she is healthy enough, she will do a lot of remark. You can see the Egyptian woman walking and returning back from work, carrying bags and carrying all stuff for the home. And I mean, she take responsibility for education and for feeding and for everything. So she is the economic advisor for her husband, and she is the one, she might think how to save and how to initiate positive impulses at home. Nobody will feel depressed, or nobody will feel deleted from the focus of the interest of the society.
Yes. So I thank you very much for your time and for your valuable information, Dr. Hoda Rizqanna, the head of the Department of Intensive Care and also the former Member of Parliament. Thank you very much. I had the pleasure to host you today.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. كل سنة وانتم طيبين for the birth of our Prophet Muhammad.
Peace be upon him.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our breakfast show. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.